What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Talion. This is a brand new auto quest, auto grind RPG brought to you by Gameville. This game is currently in a closed beta, so I thought I would take a little bit of time to kind of show you what this game is all about. Now, before we even get started, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, shall we? Yes, this is an auto quest, auto grind, auto combat, auto pathing style MMO on mobile, and I know a lot of people have really strong feelings about these games, but I think there's a real big misconception about who these games are actually targeted for. They're not trying to be a mobile World of Warcraft or a mobile Final Fantasy XIV or ESO. That's not what these games are trying to do and the people that they're trying to go for. This game is directed for people that like a more passive approach to their gameplay. It's more for people that like to take more of a management style approach. Like, they like to pull the strings for all the numbers in the background, but they don't need to have an active approach in gameplay. So to kind of give you a better example, they're more concerned about all of the numbers that go into making the fireball do 500 damage, not necessarily pressing the button to make the fireball do the 500 damage, if that makes a lot of sense, or if that makes any sense. I think it makes a lot of sense because I just said it. Yeah, so that's the type of players that these games are targeted for, and I can see the appeal because right now, I'm just talking to you guys. I only have one hand on my phone right now. Don't take that the wrong way. And right now, my character is doing the quest right here, a daily quest to kill 15 mobs. I'm okay with not actively doing this. All of these MMOs have daily quests where you log in and you kill a bunch of mobs. To me, that's not really super engaging. I'm okay with the game just taking over and doing that for me, hitting that complete button, and moving on to my next daily. Now, with all of these games, as far as I know, when it comes to the actual PvP or really high-end raids, then yeah, you do need to take a more active approach to the game. You actually have to dodge, you actually have to use your skills in an intelligent way. But for the day-to-day gameplay and the more mundane task of picking up things off the ground and killing orcs and things like that, yeah, the game just does it on its own, and I'm okay with that. I still haven't found one of these games to really drag me in, but I'm not opposed to the actual gameplay loop. And I know a lot of people, like I said, are very averse when they see these types of games. They're like, oh my God, why is it not like a mobile World of Warcraft? These games in particular are not trying to be that. Maybe, you know, be on the lookout for a thing like RuneScape or something like that. But for the most part, that's not what these games are trying to do. Wow, that was a long time to say what this game actually is. But let's go ahead and talk about what this game actually is. So here's my character right here. She is kind of a rogue style character. There are a few different character classes that you can select in the game. Yes, they are gender locked. So there's kind of like a warrior class, kind of a rogue class, a mage. As you can see there, she's right there. Let's go. Let's take a look at her. What's up, Troy? What's up, Troy? There you go. Little. There you, oh. She moved. Ah, screw her. So there you go. In addition to just kind of doing your daily quests and things like that, there are also dungeons as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this dungeon so I can show you what this is all about. Load times are pretty decent. Right now I am playing the game kind of on high settings. There's another graphic setting that's even more intense, but my phone is, I can't handle it. I cannot handle anything more than this, unfortunately. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and press clear dungeon, and that's exactly what my character is going to do. Just gonna run in this dungeon and clear it out for me. Look at that. I need to be on the lookout for a new phone. I'm trying to get something that has like a Snapdragon 845 and 8 gigs of RAM and dual front-facing speakers. I need to have those three things. There's no phone that exists that has all three of those things, unfortunately. Once again, why are we talking about that, FG? Back to the game. So my character right here is going to be clearing the dungeon. Now, if you kind of look at the left side of your screen, you kind of see some very familiar icons. As you can see, I have a potion, which will do automatically, and you can set the parameters on how often you use a potion. Right next to that, I also have my little what do you call these things, like crystals, that every single attack that I do does more damage. Very reminiscent to a lot of these games of this type. You can use in-game cash to buy those, so not a big deal. I also have some scrolls to make my defense or my attack a little bit more powerful. Just kind of show off some of my abilities here while there's no mobs around, as you can see. Very flashy. There's my little jump, and there you go. And my little flip. And like I said, once you start doing some PvP, alliance versus alliance, that type of stuff, then that kind of stuff comes in more handy. But for the most part, your character is more than capable of ripping through all of these mobs, as you can see. And we'll just keep on going through this dungeon. Actually, and the neat thing about this, my character can go through this and I can show you the other aspects of the game. So here we have kind of the equipment system here. And what I'm gonna do, and this is, I actually like this part of the game. Because like I said, this is the management approach to the game right now. My character is off doing what she needs to do, and I can go in here and kind of take part in the upgrade system and kind of get her ready for the next fight. So let's go over here. I'm gonna go to dismantle. Oh, come on, a cutscene! Come on! We'll skip that. You guys don't need to see that. Spoiler. So I'm gonna let her fight this boss, and then I'll show you kind of how the upgrade system works. So I'm gonna take all of this old gear right here, click dismantle. Yes, get myself some currency there, and I'll use that same currency maybe if I have enough. Yes, I do. Use that same exact currency to level up my weapon. I can click max here, and that'll do as many upgrades as possible. Now my weapon is a +7. There is a fail system right there, as you can see. Same thing with armor. I can go ahead, hit that. Whoops, actually go back out. Go back out. Ah, come on, another cutscene. Very cool. All right, there's my S. Got myself a little hair piece right there. I can click exit, and we can go back out here. And like I said, I'll show you the rest of the upgrade systems here in a little bit. There is the little mage girl, as we talked about earlier. All right, click complete. Also have a couple of achievements here for enhancing. I'll take these rubies because we'll be using them very shortly to open up some chests. All right, so back to the bag. So like I said, same thing here. Click all these. Hit dismantle. That'll give us some upgrade stones. And then once again, I can go into my character, like let's say for example, whoops, hold on. Let's say for example, this piece right here, I can go ahead and hit enchant. And if I choose to, I can enchant that. So pretty straightforward when it comes to the upgrade system. There's of course more things to unlock, but like I said, this is a closed beta. I don't like to spend a lot of time in closed betas because your progress gets wiped. Here is my horse. Obviously you can upgrade these to get more skills and bonuses that way. There's a couple of different designs as well. There you have it. Adventure mode, this kind of shows you what the game has to offer here. So I already showed you a dungeon. As you can see later on, a gold dungeon will open up. Looks like there is a couple of other different ones, and usually these dungeons have materials and mats that drop out of them that you kind of need to do every single day. So like I said, all of these will open up as you play the game a little bit further. There's a tower mode and elite dungeon right there. There's realm versus realm. So look at that. Deathmatch. So you definitely want to take control of your character when it comes to that. Team battle PvP. Occupy, which looks like some type of a fortress, an alliance battle. There are field bosses, so I believe that's kind of like a world boss. And then there are also raids in this game as well. So those are the different types of content that you can look forward to in this game. Moving on to the next part here. Let's go over here to character. I'll just go ahead and grab that quest while you're sitting here. Of course, there's a skill system, so pretty straightforward here. I can upgrade all my basic attack skills. Nothing too crazy. You've seen stuff like this before. Quests, achievements, nothing too crazy there. Community, obviously you have a friends list, guild, and alliances. And then we'll show off the shop here as well. So we'll go into the broker shop. There's a few different types of currency here. So there's a capital shop. This is the shop here where you can actually use in-game gold. So if I want to buy more of those magic stones, easily spend 5,000 gold right there, get myself some more magic stones, and I'm good to go for a little bit longer. Same thing with potions. Once again, I can buy 100 potions. Boom, easy stuff. Same thing with those scrolls I was telling you about. These defense up and penetration up, attack up, all of these different types of scrolls you can buy with in-game gold. Now, when it comes to actual cash shop currency, come on, cutscenes. Get back to work. What are you doing? There you go. Get back to work. So when it actually comes to the cash shop currency, this is a system that you guys are probably really familiar with. So you can use rubies to open up equipment chests, accessory chests. You can do enhanced materials or growth materials. Just for the flashiness of the video, let's go ahead and do an equipment chest because those are way more interesting. Click open all. I don't know. Now, this is the cool part here, another one, when it comes to kind of like quality of life features. So I just got all of this equipment. I don't want to look at all of it all at once. So what I'm going to do, go over here to character, hit auto equip, and it'll automatically grab all of the best gear for my character and equip it there. And then from here, what I can do is dismantle all this extra stuff. There you go. Dismantle all of that. And then cancel, hit that. Enchant. And bring it up to +8 maybe? Yes. And there you go. Pretty straightforward. And I can do the same thing with the armor as well. So I think that kind of covers most things here. Guardian Fairy, I don't really know what these are. Costumes, I'm going to assume that's costumes. You have a wing system, so there's going to be wings. And then I have no idea what Kiki Support Group is. No clue what that is. I can't even make a guess what Kiki Support Group is. If you made it to the end of this video and you have an idea, let me know. But I have no idea what that could possibly be. But I think that'll do it for kind of my first impressions of closed beta. Like I said, I don't really want to play too much further in because all the progress will be wiped here. So not my thing to play games and then just have all my progress wiped. So that will do it. Once again, guys, my name is FG3000. This is Talion. And I'll see you guys next video. Later.